Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Roy Paget, and as you see, I'm sat in my study. And I want to, in these two videos, I want to discuss the effect that our emotions have on learning. Emotions are feelings that colour our lives and allow us to experience all aspects of our life. Imagine never being able to feel the pleasure of being loved by someone else, regretting making an unkind comment, the joy of seeing an old friend, the grief of losing a loved one. Without these, our life would be bland and meaningless. I think you'll agree. The major emotions we know are fear, anger, sadness, disgust, and enjoyment. And these break down into many other categories. So we've got to ask one basic question. Where does emotions come from? Emotions originate in the brain, specifically in the limbic system. The limbic system is a small structure located in the middle of the brain, between the lower center or brainstem and the higher centers of the cortex. The brainstem controls alertness, arousal, and sends sensory messages to the cortex via the limbic system. Much of our thinking and learning takes place in the cortex. Memory, an important component of learning, involves the limbic system. The limbic system interprets and directs our emotions and behavior. Emotions are the on-off switch to learning. When the switch is off, the system is dormant, and only the potential for learning is now available. When the switch is on, the pathway to learning is open. When the limbic system interprets sensory information and dispatches it to the cortex for processing, it sets the emotional tone of the information before it reaches the cortex. If the limbic system interprets the information as positive, it dispatches a message of purpose and excitement and directs our behavior towards our goal. When this happens, we become motivated to act. Thinking and learning are enhanced. When the interpretation is negative, the switch is turned off and thinking and learning is stifled. The system's interpretation of our sensory information is based upon the person's memories and immediate reaction to a current event. The more positive the learner's memories and reactions to the event or our emotional state, the better the learning will be. Research has shown that happiness has a positive effect on learning, memory, and social behavior. Conversely, negative emotional states such as anger, sadness, have been shown to have a negative impact on learning and motivation. Because the limbic system is the mediator between thought and feeling, it is easy to see why emotions is so crucial to making good decisions and thinking clearly. Emotions can disrupt thinking and learning. When we are happy, we have a clear mind. But when we are upset, we can't think straight. Positive emotions such as joy, contentment, acceptance, trust, and satisfaction can enhance learning. Conversely, prolonged emotional distress can cripple our ability to learn. We all know how hard it is to learn or remember something when we're anxious or depressed. So we must ask the question, how are emotions formed? Emotions arise from memories and reactions to current events. Our emotions are currently formed by how we think about the past and present experiences. The style we express our emotions is a part of our personality. It develops in childhood and, without intervention, will be lifelong. According to Dr. Stigman, there are 3 dimensions that we typically use to explain why a good or bad event happens: persuasiveness, permanence, and personality. If a child attributes a falling grade on a maths test to the fact that he is not smart, he is making a global, permanent, and internal statement about his ability. As a result, he will come to believe that his lack of intelligence will affect his test scores on all tests, in all subjects, forever, and there is nothing he can do to change it. If he attributes his poor test scores to the fact that the test was really hard, he is explaining his score by specific, temporary, and external factors, which can be changed and controlled. He could study harder, or, in a different way, for the next test and received a better grade. An explanatory style that is global, permanent, and external can, when negative events occur, lead to a feeling of helplessness, hopelessness. In other words, pessimism. Pessimists see a glass of water half empty, while optimists see it half full. The amount of water in the glass is the same. It is how we think about them that makes our experience of it positive or negative. Optimism or positive thinking lies in the way we think about the cause of things that happen. An explanatory style that is global, permanent, and internal. Optimism or positive thinking lies in the way we think about the causes of things that happen. An explanatory style is that is global, permanent, and internal, can, when good things happen, lead to a feeling of self-confidence, self-esteem, and contentment. Therefore, changing our attributions can change the way we feel. Because negative thoughts lead to negative emotions, we can feel better by thinking better, more positively, more positive thoughts. For example, if someone said something that hurt your feelings, you can't control the other person's words, but you can control what you think about them and how you reacted to them. Our thoughts play an important role in how we learn to control our emotions and our behaviors. Thank you for listening to me, and the next video, which is the partner to this one, will be available for you very shortly. Thank you.